with the new batteries. If you ever want some really good batteries, these Energizer Ultimate Lithium, they are really long-lasting batteries, but they don't last forever. Not a plug, by the way, just saying, if you want some good batteries, those Energizer Ultimate Lithiums are great. Anyway, before that was so rudely interrupted, this, of course, is my Greeble collection, like I said a second ago. Probably the only part of my workbench that's actually organized. Whoops, there's a P38 Lightning in there that I really need to get back to. Organized by part. Of course, I'm one of those Greeble nuts, so I collect a whole lot of kits, and sometimes I just buy them just to hack them apart and put them into a box. They're, of course, organized by part, because I'm like that. I'm very organized, obviously. Over here's my paints and all that, and my big stack of boxes and things like that. Yeah. And anyway, I thought I would spend this first video kind of introducing what I'm going to be doing. Like most YouTube modeling shows, I'm going to be giving a kind of tutorial as to my building process, and I am not an expert. I am not an expert. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Probably because it's late and I'm tired and not thinking straight. But I think that you might enjoy my work, and if you have any comments about my work and about what I'm doing, just feel free to post them, and I'll be sure to listen, because I want to learn how to do this and do it right. And I'm far from perfect, as anyone who knows me will tell you. So, if you if you see anything I'm doing wrong or that I could possibly be doing better, please tell me in the comments below, because I need to improve. And I have a long way to go before I'm anything like, say, Model Man Tom. But if you have a really good comment or a really good suggestion or something like that, I will pay attention to it, and I will probably write it down and maybe even practice it. How's that sound? So anyway, I probably have let's say 5 minutes left. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to be doing. I just ordered the 1/48 scale Blue Moon / SMT, rest in peace, 1/48 scale TIE Defender. For those of you who have played X-Wing or have even heard of the X-Wing series, you might have heard of the TIE Defender. And if you've heard of the TIE Defender, you know that it is the most BA starfighter in the galaxy. It is the fastest, most well-shielded and well-armored. Well, maybe not, but it sure is when you try to fight that thing. And very well armed to the teeth with 4 laser cannons, 2 ion cannons, and 2 missile launchers. Has 1 pilot, and has a blind spot in the back, which people say is a bad thing, but if you can maneuver around the other starfighters, what does a blind spot have to do with it? But anyway, I've always been in love with this design, and I've always wanted this kit, and I just haven't had the money to buy it until now. And luckily there was one left in the Starship Modeler store. Sorry if any of you guys wanted one, but I plan on but I bought that thing, and I plan on doing something kind of special with it. See, I've always liked the idea of filming miniatures and being able to mount and photograph a model from any angle without showing the mounting hardware. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill into this thing. There's 3 wings, by the way. If you're not familiar with the TIE Defender, there's 3 wings arranged in an isometric, in a equilateral pattern. I'm going to drill straight through them and put some tube in there, both to reinforce it and to enable me to slide it onto a mounting rod. I'm also going to be lighting the engines and the cockpit with red LEDs, and I'm going to replace some of the details with styrene and metal parts. Also, I'm going to be doing a Pro Shop, an AMT Electronic Pro Shop X-Wing Starfighter. This is going to be a Christmas present for my niece, so maybe if this YouTube series lasts long enough, you will see it. And well, actually, let me just go show you what I'm doing with this thing. It's right over here on the deep freezer, which is kind of inaccessible at the moment. And there she is. There's my beauty. What I got going with this is I have improved a lot of the details on it. I'm not going to make it totally accurate. Sorry if you guys expect a 100% accurate model. I'm not doing that. I am trying to get this thing finished because, as they say on SMA, finished is better than perfect. But I have decided to improve a few things, like down here. It's hard to see, I know, but I got some pictures. Maybe here we go. There. You might be able to see that I've got some little displays full of parts that are on the actual starfighter. Like over here is the laser cannon, the generator anyway, and repulsor lift, fusion engine, hyperdrive, and all of the ordnance. I've also used all of the electronics in the ship, such as, well, of course, the lights. And this is going to be kind of noisy, so bear with me. That is, I have no idea why it does that, but every time I power it up, it locks the wings in place. But anyway, I've got the cockpit. Isn't that awesome? Got the cockpit all decked out. I got a custom decal, or decal if you're from Canada, in there for the main console. Drilled some holes in the dashboard. And I revamped some of Luke Skywalker in there. It's kind of hard to make out, but I also put two cylinders that lower and raise the canopy. You can see those in The Empire Strikes Back. I'm about to run out of room, so I need to stop.